going to turn it back and say, you know what, take the MOTD now, let me continue now, because we was going good all the time. And then what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to do like Job, you thou foolish woman.
Yeah.
Huh? Because Job cursed out the wife, you know. Yeah. So in the time in which when a lot of you brothers want to curse out your woman, I'm telling you, you're going to curse out real bad. Right now it seems not so, but the Lord is about to turn on the pressure, and I'm going to hear you. I'm going to hear you guys. You're always going to say, but God, you know what? You're right. You have to be adding us to do that. So then, as I remember, Bora used to tell me, he said that in those days, when you see a brother now, when you see your brother with the same mindset with you, it will be like a cold glass of water. When you see a brother like you, because you will be looking for a man of your own mindset, now, brother, who you can really take. Can't really take your demonic wife because she don't want to hear you.
Right. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon my face.
Well,
and I will shew the nations thy nakedness.
And I'll show the nation what?
Thy nakedness.
Then the Lord say you're going to discover, you're not going to reveal America. America is like a woman, a hoe that she covering up. But she's a hoe now, she's a bad hoe. She's pretending now. But all the pretense, the Lord say you're going to rip it off of her and expose she nakedness.
And how you know that to the prophets?
Huh?
To the prophets and how much she was.
Exposing she for who she is. Sit down in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. You know what?
It will only say, and the kingdoms thy shame, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee.
And the Lord say, go cast what?
Abominable filth upon thee.
So all this spirit that raging up in this time here, when you look at, when you look at America, at the kind of filth you see inside it, you got Satanists asking for the right. Then the Satanists telling the pedophile, if you're a pedophile, you're a Satanist. And that is a Satanist. And everybody and all the spirits uniting together in one, that made America great. Yeah, well, you see what you say? And hateful bird, that is what she is. Every unclean and hateful bird, that's right, huh? Every unclean and hateful bird.
Let's say, and make thee vile.
And make you what?
Vile.
Vile means you're contempt. A contemptible person. A person you don't want to hang around like a homosexual. He's a vile man. So you don't want to hang around me.
And will set thee as a gazing stock. And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee.
He said, all they that look upon thee shall what?
Flee from thee.
He said, all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee. The Lord said, and that's what he means. Really and truly, all the nations in a time when everybody will get ready to flee from there now. Because for those who waking up to the understanding that America is going through, fleeing from America, everybody has something evil to say about them.
Because she would not offer you. She would not offer you anymore. When that desolation come on day, you won't be able to profit away. No more trading, as the scripture in Revelation said. The Moabites go watching from afar from the coastlines. And no more for her. You can't be doing no more trade by ships and things.
So then if we can't do nothing with America, she uses us. Then the only thing for she do is get nuclear fire and blow she to bed. So we suck she dry, eh? Like an old user pole. So much a rod she take. Really, so much a rod she take. When you see a hoe and she takes so much a rod, when you watch she bought it, you know that? Because remember, every rod she take, every man have a different spirit coming with. So all that spirit lie down on top of she. When she done there, she use up. You go, if you want to go there now, you waste that time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Some men go with the hose and thing and you can't get erection. First she use up. She so use the kind you're not happy. Remember, a woman is supposed to be appealing or enticing thing to a man. You understand? And when you see a nice girl and you watch where you're tracking this girl for a very long time and finally, she giving in to you. Well, you can't wait to hit it. Because why? That's the excitement, that's the joy of the whole eye. You know, they can't wait to get it. Yeah. But if she use up and thing and you should not, when these bitches and then use up and thing, now they're looking to get man play. Yeah. After they can use and abuse and the belly bang out and thing, No, they come in, man, boy, I don't see you at all. I don't want to fucking see you. I don't want to see you. You want to see me? Only time I want to see you, you're paying, you're full of pride now. Now your pride has been brought down because too much rod you take. You understand? Your body get tired and run down. Yeah, your pump brought down to the ground. You understand? So now you ask, hey, long time boy, I don't want to see you. Same thing with America. Nobody wants to see America. You go ahead. Did I say Jeremiah 16, read forward.
Look at Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse 1.
Where?
It said, the word of the Lord came also unto me, saying, thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place. Yeah. For thus saith the Lord concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that be born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them.
Where?
In this land, they shall die of grievous deaths.
What the Bible say?
They shall die of grievous deaths.
Read that over again. And what people think here on the outside.
It said they shall
if you
die
listen to this,
of
if you listening to this on the outside, listen to this carefully. This is a prophecy for this time here. It happened in Jeremiah time and it's happening in our time too. Now what did the Bible say? The Bible say what was written after time or back in time was written for our learning. You give me 1 Corinthians 7 and chapter 7, verse 26 to 27, right? Read it over again.
Say, the word of the Lord came also unto me, saying, thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place.
Stop there. Give me that scripture. Let's break it down piece by piece by piece. 1 Corinthians 7, verse 26 to 27.
Look at 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 26.
Right.
I suppose therefore that this is good for the present distress. I say that it is good for a man so to be.
We'll go up a little bit.
Verse 23. Ye are bought with a price.
Right, so we as the men of the Lord was bought with a price, right? And Yahweh Shai Mashiach paid that price, can? Well,
be not ye the servants of men.
Be not what?
Be not the servants of men.
Now when he said be not the servants of men, meaning to say, meaning you are the servants of the Most High, so you're not being carried away with that doctrine, right? Well,
brethren, let every man wherein he is called therein abide with Yahweh.
Right, so abide in the Lord, not by any philosophy of any man, abide with the Lord. Now the Lord set up men over us, but these men are righteous men in the spirit. You understand? Well,
now concerning virgins, I have no commandment of the Lord, yet I give my judgment as one that hath obtained mercy of the Lord to be faithful.
To be what?
To be faithful.
Well,
I suppose therefore that this is good for the present distress.
He said that it is good for the present distress. That keep yourself now. He's talking to us here. He said that we should keep ourselves, our bodies and ourselves pure in the spirit of the Lord. Everybody understand this thing? Go ahead.
I say that it is good for
because the scripture because to prove that when you go to Revelation 14, you say and get the part where you say for these are virgins, for they are virgins. Revelation 14. Talking about us, when we keep in this body and we stay pure in the spirit of the Lord, because when we do that now, when we wash our robe in the blood of the Lamb, we become pure of the Lord, we become virgins now. You understand what I'm talking about? Meaning we untouched by things of this world. Everybody understand what I'm saying there? Where that? 14. Yeah, 14.
And then look at Revelation 14 and verse 4.
Well,
it said, these are they which would not defile with women.
No, women, when you talk about defile with women, is he talking about physical women? No, you talk about the philosophy and the churches and the things of this world. Well,
for they are virgins.
For they are what?
For they are virgins.
Because they wash their robe in the blood of the Lamb, they become pure in spirit. You understand? Well, they have taken out the old man and put on the new man. So the new man has been new in knowledge, so they become pure, they become what? A virgin unto the Lord. Well,
these are they which follow the Lamb.
In other words, they are not touched by the things of the world. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody understand this? Can. Well,
these are they which follow the Lamb whatsoever he goeth.
Yeah.
These were redeemed from among men.
So we are the men that were redeemed from among men. Where you start of the scripture, where Paul say what? But we are bought with a what? With a price. So that is what he's saying here. We were redeemed from among men.
And even Hebrews 5 tells that, 5:1 tells that from among men, for men. Because when you don't take around among these same working men, you are wicked. And when you find it, and you put your back for them same men.
Yes, the Lord saying this better be on touch because even if you find that somebody's fucking women out here, it didn't worth it right now. Trust me, until it didn't worth it. I mean, you might have living in the flesh, but really actually it's something you rebuke your flesh and put your flesh under subjection. Because if you really go out with them, they're not right, huh? They're not right. They just come to take that little spirit of the Lord away from you. And it can make, to be honest, these women are set up as trap. And the sons of God is not going to fall in their trap. They don't say he did direct our steps in everything we do. So we cursing out the world. Hey, the hell was with them. Read that.
Say, these are they which follow the Lamb whatsoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men. Giving the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb.
Where?
And in their mouth was found no guile.
In the mouth was found what?
No guile.
No guile, no lie, no folly. Where?
For they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh.
Because they were without fault before the throne of Yahweh. We without fault before. We are to present ourselves without fault before the throne of the Most High. Go ahead.
I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven having the everlasting gospel.
What?
I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth.
Where?
Unto every nation and kindred and tongue and people, saying with a loud voice, fear Yahweh and give glory to him.
And that angel is a metaphor of us preaching. Whether you be an Israelite or a heathen. The Israelite is to receive the kingdom of heaven, the heathen is to do the judgment. Yeah, that's what it is. But everybody got to hear it.
It says, for the hour of his judgment is come.
For the what?
The hour of his judgment is come.
Yeah, for the hour of the Lord's judgment is God. He's going to judge you, Esau, Edom. He's going to judge the nation. And 2/3 of his people that didn't want to turn back, the Lord is going to judge you all the same way too. The good thing about the Israelites is that they will be born in the right mind afterwards.
Okay.
But for the rest of the nation, where?
And worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and fountains of waters.
Read it over again and worship him, rather.
Say, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of waters.
Yeah. Which means nations and kindred and tongue got to worship the Lord. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, no, you were reading Jeremiah 16, right? Right. You read it out. You read it out. Yeah. You got to hold on to that. You want to read it out first. Yeah. Yeah, you have to keep in this. Well, verse 3.
Look at Jeremiah 16 and 3. It says, for thus saith the Lord, concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place,
right,
and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land, they shall die of grievous death.
What the Bible said they're going to die?
They shall die of grievous death.
The Bible said they're going to die as grievous. They're going to die of grievous death. You understand? All these flesh you see moving up on the face of the earth is marked for death. See that sister moving there? She don't repent, she marked for death. Them brothers who lying across there, they marked for death. You can put the camera on them. They're all marked for death. They're all marked for death. If they don't repent, because the Israelites, if they don't repent, they mark for death. Of course, 2/3 when they repent, so they mark for death. And we just reading all the files that it says, and man will say, well, would you like to condemn? Of course we like to condemn. John 3:19 said, this is the condemnation. Our gospel is to condemn. If your pastor not preaching a condemnation gospel, he's just not preaching the gospel. Yeah, smooth things, you understand? Yeah, things will get better. That is not the gospel. You are preaching something where everybody want to hear. The Lord here didn't send me out here to preach something what you want to hear. And the Lord said, preach my word into them now. And give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked one, thou shalt surely die. So how come brother not be going off when the Bible when it is written? Brother,
it say they shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth.
What the body going to be like?
Dung upon the face of the earth.
And then the scripture say he called the fowls of the heaven and say, come and devour much flesh. You understand? Because after your captain, you come and eat the flesh of captain, this one, that one, the other. Come and take the flesh and eat it. And that is literal. I know the spiritual thing with that, that is literal. You must know when the Bible speaking spiritual and literal. And that, my friend, is literal. But here will be like an abattoir. High scent. That goes back into Isaiah 60. He says, who's this coming from Basra with his garment, with thy garment from Basra? I think it's 60 or 48 or something like that. 60. Yeah. But go ahead.
It's saying, here shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven.
Am I lying? Look at see it right here. And the carcasses shall be what? Meat for the fowls of heaven. It shall be meat. Somebody give me Jeremiah 9 and 22. Somebody give me Jeremiah 9 and 22.
Oh, get out.
And Jeremiah 25 and 33. Yeah, anybody? You told where you had it. Bring it out.
Look at Jeremiah chapter 25 and 33. And the slain of the Lord shall be at the day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth.
You hear what the Lord said? He said the slain of the Lord shall be from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth, so none shall escape. The angel of the Lord coming into our atmosphere and they're going to invade. You know, it's like an invasion. You ever see niggas storm a place?
yeah.
You was back in the world, you see niggas storm a place, that's how a big man already. But the ones in the world don't see them thing already. You see them thing already. Where at?
They shall not be lamented.
They shall what?
They shall not be lamented.
Hey, nobody's going to lament and no, nobody going to do and there will have to set nights and what kind of nights is that happening there?
They might even have people to mourn where it quicks.
But that's the Bible.
Or they might have so much at that's that quicks and coffee done.
That's what become a norm.
Yeah, because the Bible says the Bible says if your body is like dung upon the earth. The Bible says your body will be like dung upon the earth. Who want more for you though in them time anybody? Who going to mourn for you in them time? Can't. Read it over again there.
Look at Jeremiah 25 and 33. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered, nor buried. They shall be dung on the ground.
Yeah, they're going to be like dung upon the ground.
You see how little people shit they want to hear and they not do that? No.
Like our body's going to be, human body's going to be like that on the earth and ground. Meat for the fowls of heaven. My friend, the best thing to do is to turn to the Lord and with all your mind, heart and soul and repent and come to know Him. Because hey, read the file, Lord. Read out the file.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 22. Speak, thus said Yahweh, even the carcasses of men shall fall as dung upon the field, upon the open field, and as the handful after the harvestman, and none shall gather them.
Give us Psalm 83 and 10. Write it on that heart. Hey, the Lord don't lie. The Bible says let God be true and every man a liar. The Lord cannot lie.
This is the book of Psalm chapter 83 and verse 10.
Well,
which perished at Endor, they became as dung for the earth.
They became as what?
Dung for the earth.
Just see back in history, showing you the biblical history, showing you that it happened back in them days too. And He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. So He never changed the program. It's just He's doubling up on the program in this time. The Bible says that tribulation that the world has never experienced from since the beginning of time to now. Continue, Yakal.
Right, say, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of the heaven and for the beasts of the earth.
Well,
for thus said the Lord, enter not into the house of mourning.
Enter what?
Not into the house of mourning.
Now that is for us. Who are you talking to there? You're talking to us, the men of the Lord. You say, enter not into the house of mourning. We're not supposed to go and mourn for them. You don't even lift up a prayer for them. Don't even mourn for them. Whether it be a sister, brother, mother, father, whoever it is, enter not into the house of mourning. Don't even lift up a prayer for them. Because they heard the word and they're proud in the spirit. Well,
You want me to get that one?
Yeah, give me Ezekiel 24, verse 16 to 23. Where finish?
Say, enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament, nor bemoan them, for I have taken away my peace from this people.
You are taking away what?
My peace from this people, said the Lord.
So 2/3 of you all together with the heathen, the Lord will, nobody will mourn for you. Nothing.
Because why? That time of mercy gonna be past.
Yeah.
There's no more time of mercy where you could seek peace.
You ever hear something? There's a saying, every man for himself. Well, we heading into them time. Every man for himself. Yeah. Every man for himself.
Hey, and do.
Except for the prophets of the Lord, yeah?
So you don't want to chase.
The Lord have you on a different scale. But for them who don't know the Lord out there, every man for himself.
And still they can't stop you, so you don't become. You have an answer that document.
You know when you're in jail,
surviving the wife for months and 21 days, you know, kind of thing. Listen, he's so practicing for them days. Isn't he too good to them feeling on something?
Alright.
Go on to the drink wrong, smoke weed, have sex with my
No, but you can't get tired too, you know, because
and eat it up.
yeah, but you can't get tired too, you know, because it takes out. Remember, we don't want nothing, so in a sense we still have a kind of knowledge of that now, boy.
Yeah.
Because we are accustomed to eating for days and things. You know, it has had them nights.
Isn't that
Ezekiel?
Yeah, he's pausing. Bring out your scripture, then you go bring it.
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 24 and verse 16. Son of man, behold, I take away from thee the desire of thine eyes with a stroke.
When the Lord say, he say, take away from thee the desire of thine eye with a stroke. Well,
Yet neither shall thou mourn nor weep,
he said, neither shall thou mourn nor weep. Well,
neither shall thy tears run down.
neither shall thy tears run down your eyes with these wicked 2/3. No tears going to run down your eyes. So then believe me when I tell you, the Lord will give you a different heart all entirely. What you going to see?
Come.
The Lord will, you all going to say, well, hey, you know my best, my friend died the other day, you know me have that thing.
Wash it.
Well,
Forbear to cry, make no mourning for the dead.
make no what?
No mourning for the dead.
And don't weep for the dead. Weep not for the dead. Why you weep for the dead? Weep for the living. The living one sees hell. The dead in a different place. Where?
Bind the tire of thine head upon thee, and put on thy shoes upon thy feet.
The mitre of thy head represents your turban. Or what we just call it, when the truth, what we just call it, diadem.
And cover not thy lips, and eat not the bread of men. So I spake unto the people in the morning, and at evening my wife died, and I did in the morning as I was commanded. And the people said unto me, Wilt thou not tell us what these things are to us, that thou doest so? Then I answered them,
They should be asking us what means us by this thing and why we curse on this place. But they're so proud they don't want to ask nothing. Because they know they're not living right. And they refuse to live right. Knowing not living right is one part of it, but refusing to know is another part.
That's it,
Yeah.
Then I answered them, The word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Speak unto the house of Israel, Thus said Yahweh thy power, Behold, I will profane my sanctuary, the excellency of your strength, the desire of your eyes, and that which your soul pitieth. And your sons and your daughters whom ye have left shall fall by the sword.
And your sons and your daughters who you live by shall what?
Fall by the sword.
Yeah, so your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, and everybody going to fall by the sword. Nobody going to lament or bemoan them. They're going to fall by the sword.
Done.
And the Bible says, unless those days be shortened, then there shall no flesh be saved. And when the Lord is about to show up this day. Hey, like I was telling you, brothers, in some videos I have, our ministry is going to be a short, quick one, and it's not going to stay long enough. We don't have much again to prophesy. No, but the guy can't come and tell all you, well, next week we'll start prophesying, that will be off.
Done.
We are not prophesying until the Lord cut it off. But in the spirit, you're saying that it's going to be a short, quick one.
Done.
And then as Daniel said, then Messiah will be cut off once more. Who is Messiah represented this time? We are Messiah, we're going to be cut off.
Done.
They will cut me off from YouTube. They will cut exactly. No, they will cut me off from YouTube. They will cut me off from all the internet sites and things. You understand? And that is when the famine of the world coming strong. Hopefully it's this year. Maybe that, who knows, maybe that prophecy might be fulfilled this year. We still early in the year. Watch and see what the Lord doing.
And ye shall do as I have done. Ye shall not cover your lips, nor eat the bread of men.
Well,
And your tires shall be upon your heads.
and your what?
Your tires, Salakia, shall be upon your heads,
Well,
and your shoes upon your feet.
well.
Ye shall not mourn nor weep,
But
but
yeah,
ye,
this is for the sons of God. He shall not mourn nor weep. Well,
but ye shall pine away for your iniquities, and mourn one toward another.
and that's what we're doing. We are the mourners on the street here. We're mourning. Somebody give me the scripture here. I come to my mind. Song of Solomon, where you say, I went about chapter 3. I went around the street to find my lovers, and I saw the prophets and them. And what if I get Song of Solomon? Let me try to get it right. I besought him. Song of Solomon. Right? Who my soul longest for. If you not besought the Lord and then you off. Somebody get Song of Solomon for me.
Songs of Solomon.
Yeah. Bring it out.
Because Song of Solomon, chapter 3 and 1,
Where?
by night on my bed I saw him whom my soul loved.
Yeah, I saw him. You need to start to meditate on the Lord. You understand? Who my soul loveth. You should be meditating on the Lord. You understand? Where?
I saw him, but I found him not. I will rise now and go about the city.
I will rise now and do what?
I will rise now and go about the city in the streets.
So this is prophetic to the men of the Lord you seen on the city, in the street here. He said, I will rise now and go about the city. Well,
in the streets and in the broad ways, I will seek him.
I will
my
seek.
soul love him.
he said, I will seek him who my soul loveth. Who is he looking for? He's looking for the Lord.
Done.
But how you finding the Lord? This is how you're going to find him. Read.
I sought him, but I found him not.
He said, I'm looking for him, but I found him not. Well,
The watchman that
you know why? Because he go to every crevice and every corner, and all he saw was niggas talking about the idleness, no gospel, no truth, no righteousness coming out. You understand? I told you, the Song of Solomon is one of the highest praise in the Bible. You think it's kicks? Yeah, remember I told you all that?
Done.
Well,
the watchman that go about the city found me.
now the watchmen that go about the city, who is the watchman? The prophets that go about the city found me. Well,
Because at first he talked about the cities and the streets as many buildings, he wanted the churches and all the streets. But why he didn't find
He
the
didn't
Lord
find
there.
them.
And why the Lord say
He get more
dwelleth
quiet.
not in a temple.
And you know,
Yeah.
it's the funny thing I
Well,
gather from that too. You saw he say the cities in the street, and the cities made up of all kind of different nations, just like the church and them. Why not supposed to be so?
so you get, in other words, you get more questions and answers, right?
Yeah.
When you come to the prophet of the Lord, Bible says we are the gate and answer to every question come we way.
Done.
Well,
The watchman that go about the city found me,
Well.
to whom I said, saw ye him whom my soul loveth?
right, so then they come up to us and, in other words, they come up to us and asking us what meanings of these things here. Especially this sign here. What meanings of this thing? Way back to Ezekiel 15, right?
But see, it was but a little that I passed from them, But I found him whom I so loved. I held him and would not let him go until I had brought him into my mother's house and into the chamber.
So what did we brought into the mother's house until we changed back into and tell the friends and the family about the gospel, the word of God. That's what we're talking about. Everything is a metaphor, the word, you know. And you have a shy the word? That's what we're talking about. Yeah, it is written of me to do thy will, O Lord. The Song of Solomon is beautiful, man. They give me Habakkuk app. Yeah. You got something to read first?
Yeah.
Slack, bring out the thing and then we go.
Look at Jeremiah 43, and I'll start at verse 11.
Well,
It says, and when he cometh, he shall smite the land of Egypt and deliver such as are of death to death, and such as are of captivity to captivity, and such as are of the sword to the sword.
right, you say when you come in, you're going to smite the land of Egypt. Egypt back then is a metaphor. We living in Egypt once more in this time here. So God is not going to smite this land the same way? Yes, he will.
Yeah.
Well,
And it says he will not render death unto death. So all they who going to die of famine, who going to die of the plagues, the pestilence, by the sword, you know, that is just going to be their luck. It says, and I will kindle a fire in the houses of the gods of Egypt, and he shall burn them.
you say you're going to kindle a fire in the house of the gods of Egypt, and he shall what?
Yeah, he shall burn them
And he's going to burn them up.
and carry them away.
Especially
captive.
AKA field session bullshit, that's all.
Yeah.
All those false gods, give me that scripture. All the gods of the nation are idols, they are no gods.
So yeah, the idols will be burnt up, and they that promote them idols, they're gonna be
We had Jake's going and worshipping idols. Jake going and light a beer for Mother Touch Me. Jake in Islam, Jake in all kind of folly. Jake swam in Christianity, thinking that is the way.
And he shall array himself with the land of Egypt as a shepherd putteth on his garment, and he shall go forth from thence in peace. He shall bring also the images of Beth-Shemesh that is in the land of Egypt.
All those false
and
images
the
want to
houses
break
of
it
the
down.
gods of the Egyptians shall he burn with fire.
With what kind of fire? Thermal nuclear fire.
Yeah, that one
Burn
the
it.
ancient of days did sin. All the idols did not be destroyed.
Actually, bring out that
And
scripture,
the rest of them-
Daniel 7 or 9 or 7 or something. Bring it out there.
In the book of Psalm chapter 96, I'll start from 5. It says, for all the gods of the nations are idols.
What did the Bible say?
All the gods of the nations are idols.
All you gods of the nation, including AKA Jesus, that white boy they have in the church, is an idol. Idol, especially 7 days demonic Adventists. You all are idol worshippers. Christian, you're a bunch of pagans. All the Christians are a bunch of wicked pagans. Most I have a dread judgment coming for all of you. Where?
But Yahweh made the heavens.
But Yahweh, the power of heaven and earth, YHWH, that is Yahweh. And the Lord power of heaven made the heavens and the earth. Where?
Say honor and majesty are before him.
He said, honor and majesty are before the Lord.
Strength and beauty are in his sanctuary.
Strength and beauty is what?
In his sanctuary.
Yeah, because we have put on the mortal clothing and put on the spiritual clothing. So we have beautified ourselves with what? With this word, man. Where?
Say, give unto the Lord, O ye kindreds of the people.
He said, give unto the Lord all ye kindred of the people. Go ahead.
Give unto the Lord glory and strength.
Give unto him what?
Glory and strength.
Yeah, give unto the Lord glory and strength. Go ahead.
Say, give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name.
Give unto the Lord what?
The glory due unto his name.
Meaning that we cannot stop doing this work. We have to continue on doing this work. By doing this work, what we are doing is giving unto the Lord the glory that is due unto his name. And what is his name? Yahweh?
Hashem Yahushai.
That is his name. That is his name. Ain't no other name but that name. Any other name is of Satan, man.
That's right.
Yeah, bring it out.
Book of Daniel chapter 7 and starting point verse 8.
Yeah.
I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots, and behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things. And I beheld the thrones were cast down.
And I beheld, when you read it verse 9, now you say, beheld till the thrones were cast down. Now, that little horn come up there is who? America. In prophecy. For those of you who don't know, that's America in prophecy. That's why Daniel said, I consider that little horn. And he mouth speaking blasphemous thing, right? What did the scripture say about mystery Babylon? And full of abomination and upon the head was? The name blasphemy. Where that?
Yeah, to say. And the ancient of days did sit.
And what did it say?
And the ancient of days did sit.
And he said, where the ancient of days did sit. Who's the ancient of days? Our Shai HaMashiach. Where?
Whose garment is white as snow.
Whose garment is what?
White as snow.
Whose garment is white as snow, where?
And the hair of his head like pure wool.
Yeah, Negroian finish. A so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. You mean, Hebrews 7, it is evident. Where?
His throne was like the fire flame.
What is throne is like the fire flame? What does it represent? The chariots of the Lord. His throne is like a fiery flame and what?
Yeah. And his wheels are
wheels, that is the chariots. Now the throne of the Lord is established in the chariots. When you go into the book of Ezekiel, he saw a wheel and a wheel, and he said the bits what? One like the Son of Man sitting upon a throne. So where it was established in the chariot, the chariots represent what? The glory of the Lord. Can? Never forget that.
And that is shown on one because what is right? If there's in this the program we watching here is the next heaven, right?
Right.
Heaven and earth is the rulership on earth is a heaven and the firmament. So within the chariot is the next heaven when the Most High sitting upon the throne. So it could be within the chariot. Because it's about that in second things.
Whether?
Yeah, it said, a fiery steam issued and came forth from before him.
A fiery stream issued and what?
A fiery steam issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him. Yeah. And 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set.
What scripture put in your mind? Psalm 16. And that scripture to be gone. Psalm 58 and 17. And the man that walks strong with thousands of heaven, which is the angel of the Lord. You have something to build? 7 here, I can't. It is evident. Yeah. It's Yapa. So we cannot get confused. And Satan cannot blow our fuse.
Yeah. No devil doctrine or the white man.
Nothing can come against this truth. But it's the truth. The Bible says you shall know the truth, and the truth alone will make you free. Anything else that is not the truth is of the devil and Satan. Yeah.
Deception.
It's deception.
Devil means deceiver.
Can't.
So you mean that deception.
Yeah.
Yeah, the worst thing to be right now is that Christians.
Yeah.
You know, they stand up against the jab and all these things, and yet still you gonna be one of the ones that the going to the Lord, saying Lord, and the Lord will answer, I believe not.
Yeah, you know, funny thing about the Christian, as you say about the job thing, they only pretending to stand up against it. In the initial state, it was for it, you know? But when they hear we cursing it out now, then they pretending that, oh yeah, we signing up against it. The Christians are like, you know, follow fashion, like, you know, they spoil, they spy, you know, the Israelites, you know, we hear what they say? And then we will come behind this side easy and pretend like, you know, we was doing that. You know, they don't hate hypocrisy. Yeah. Like hypocrisy.
Book of 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 3. It says, and I beheld and lo that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
Right.
And when he turned his countenance to look at all things trembled that were seen under him.
God, I did not appear with the chariots are. That scripture is plain as plain to me that the Lord appeared with his chariots. Yeah.
Scripture says, and they does fight understand? They still fight. Although the sea power that Yahushua came with.
We think about it, imagine, like I said, they had to be in control because think about it, these men that driving these jets and plainly see these chariots are the Lord. Guy in the police see the video, the man trying to track down on the chariot. And they're looking at what these chariots can do. I mean, they themselves can even catch it with the planes and jets, even the fastest jets. So think about fighting against that. They're thinking about the impossible.
Question. Right? We are bring now.
If you look at 1 John 3:1,
Well,
it says, behold what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us.
yeah, which is this gospel. Like you have someone just in the spirit. So they catch it people home.
Until you wake up into the truth, Lord, I have to bestow I'm gonna love on you to wake you up. So you could have your tutor, you could have your leader. Right? It says, bestowed on us that we should be called the sons of Yahweh.
And we should be called what?
The sons of Yahweh.
And we should be called the sons of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Go ahead.
It said, therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not.
Break it along for you, Mark.
Yeah, you know, we being a son of the Lord is being the prophet.
Right.
And henceforth, you know, the world, we read back that part there concerning the world.
It said the world knew us not, because it knew him not.
Yeah, because when you watch as Yahushua walk, you know, when the Pharisees just as well here, he said he's the son of the Heavenly Father and all these things. They wanted to know what nonsense he was speaking about. You know, it's like they didn't believe it, even his doctrine. They wanted to know what strange doctrine it is. And we, as the men of the Lord, coming back with that same spirit, preaching that same gospel. And just as well how they hated him and they didn't knew him, it's like they're gonna have a hate to us because the world gonna love its own.
When they knew him, they didn't glorify him. Understand? We straight back to this time.
Yeah.
Right? When they knew the Lord, they didn't want to glorify him as the Lord, but it still took that bull and calf. Understand? That it's how we work.
I can't see when you out there to prophesy and curse this place out, right? You know, we can come to do the works, we come to do the works to curse this place out. Like the job is not to just, there's no entertainment when you're watching me on YouTube when you feel entertained. If you feel entertained every time we watch you and the most I put you to death. But we come here to entertain you. We come here to make you feel uncomfortable, to get yourself ready for the coming of the Lord. So if you're watching us as entertainers, the Lord put you to death.
Because the scripture says the kingdom is...
Like Elijah said, if I'm a man of God, and then make fire come down from heaven and consume you. But you are supposed to get yourself right. This gospel is not to entertain you. Who I like to see these men on YouTube. There's entertainment, entertain you. Where you can finish the
Habakkuk? You Habakkuk?
No.
Oh.
You gotta finish it.
And it says, beloved, it says, now are we the sons of Yahweh, and it doeth not appear what we shall be. But what we know, that when he shall appear, we shall be like him.
Yeah, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him. How is that? Break down that for them.
Yeah, because hey, we know
Read
that...
hold on, read it over again for him.
It says, beloved, now are we the sons of Yahweh.
Now are we, because we accept the gospel wholeheartedly, we doing the works of the Father. Well, read.
And it do not yet appear what we shall be.
And it do not appear what we shall be. We cannot answer
Hey,
that.
it do not appear what we shall be, because hey, we not gonna be glorified here until the Heavenly Father comes back.
That's right,
you know. Yahushua went after he gone back to the Heavenly Father, he went and be glorified. We now waiting, right, holding on in this road and in this truth to be glorified when he comes. Go ahead now.
The rest of the world, they don't appear what we shall be, because we are looking at us as madmen preaching on the street. Let's stand up out here. You understand? The same way Yahushua came preaching the kingdom and everyone same way.
This mortal flesh.
It's a, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him.
Well, we get an immortal body, get all the benefits that he received. Because why? We know that right, the gospel actually tells us that, you know, he that forsake modern brethren going to receive 100-fold, and we all know the riches are the kingdom of heaven and our salvation.
Well,
For we shall see him as he is.
but when you say we shall what?
We shall see him as he is, and you don't say he's not gonna come as a man.
Yes.
When it say we will be like him, you're gonna be just like him, because it say in a twinkling of an eye, you're gonna go from incorruptible to incorruptible, from mortal to immortal.
Right now we in this corruptible.
And hey, even Peter, because Peter and James, when the Lord went up upon the mountain and Moses and Elijah came down, you know, they saw him in his transformed body.
Right.
Yeah. You know, and that is how the Lord gonna come back. And what went on, they was afraid. They even Peter even bawled, is it okay for we to be here? If they build a separate temple for him. That will show you. And that's how the Lord gonna come back in his glorified body.
Bring out the Habakkuk.
Habakkuk 2 and starting from 1.
From 1, yeah.
This is the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 1. I will stand upon my watch.
What we come out to do?
I will stand upon my watch.
Every time we come out here, like we come out to stand upon the watch. We watchmen to see the city blow up,
Gone.
to see the city fall, to see Babylon fall. Watchman the Lord set up all over the world. Watchman upon the house of Jerusalem.
Gone.
What on the walls of Jerusalem? Where
And set me upon the tower,
Yeah.
and will watch to see what he will say unto me,
Where?
and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
What I shall answer when I am reproved, right? The first thing you learn in this truth, the gospel here, is that when you come into the truth, the Lord will reprove your spirit,
Gone.
and get you right with Him. Brother Nagad goes right back down to this young brother in the street. Everybody had to get reproved. The Lord had nobody. But the Bible says he did it with us as a son whom the Lord loveth, he reproof, he rebuke, he chasten and chastise. So be zealous therefore and what? Repent. Well,
And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision.
what did the Lord say to do?
Write the
What did the
vision.
Lord say to do?
Write the vision.
You see, another thing too, you young brothers out there, take time to write, go through the videos and write down the scripture. When you're writing the scriptures down, meaning that you're writing the vision down. This is the vision of the evening and the morning.
Gone. And make it plain
Right now we
upon
live in
tables.
the evening time. Let me just say, I said this is the vision of the evening and the morning. Right now we live in the evening time. The evening time represents what? The end time. Time is at hand.
Gone.
The morning represents the kingdom of heaven. The morning they come yet, but it represents the kingdom of heaven.
Gone.
Well,
And make it plain upon tables,
well,
that he may run that readeth it.
well.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
But the vision, this whole thing is yet for what?
An appointed
No,
time.
the time is now and all these things happening now. But the real bacchanal, as we just say in Trinidad, is for an appointed time.
Just say, do it, wait on it.
Yeah.
It will come.
It will come, and who knows, it might start in this year, sir. We don't know. I just keep saying that to the Spirit. Maybe I could be wrong, but hey, who knows? The Lord knows.
But at the end,
Yeah. Yeah.
but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Yeah.
True, though it tarry, wait for it.
So the Lord said, don't tarry, wait for it. And to be honest with you, I so seen everything happening. I know it's not tarrying, it's actually at the doorstep. Where?
Because it will surely come.
But it will what?
It will surely come.
So it will surely come. Where?
It will not tarry.
It will not tarry. Where?
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Yeah. Who is that man that his soul is lifted up? Esau, Edom.
When it was on Solomon, he was speaking about his soul that is not right in him.
Right.
You understand?
Where?
But the just shall live by his faith.
But the just, who is the just now? The elect.
elect.
We are to live by our faith here. Everything we're doing out here is faith. To stand out here in the midst of these people, in the midst of this so-called pandemic, is faith. Everything we're doing here is by faith.
Impossible to please him.
But the scripture says without faith it's impossible to please the Most High. So we gotta please them by faith.
Yea, also, because he transgressed by wine, He is a proud man.
By wine represent what? Philosophy. By his lies then. Another word for wine in the spiritual meaning of that is philosophies and lies.
He is a proud man.
He's a what?
Proud man.
He's a proud man. Esau, hey, you proud, Esau, but you're going down.
Neither keep it at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell.
Bring it on.
And when he says neither keep it at home, because Esau is a man, he like to intervene in everybody's business. He want to go here, he want to go there, because first thing first, his blessing is his sword. And how he does conquer everything is by using his sword. So when it say who enlargeth his desire as hell, he enlarging his desires. He always wanting more and more. You understand? That's going to be the condemnation. That's going to bring him down, because all these nations that you went, or you couldn't keep your foot at home, all these nations remember what you did unto them. You understand? Especially the nation of Israel. You understand? When you say remember what the children of Edom did when they came, and you know, they did it unto their brother. Right?
And is as dead and cannot be satisfied.
And it's as what?
As dead and cannot be satisfied.
Well,
but gathered unto him all nations, and keep it
what?
all nations.
Yeah, he gathered unto himself all nations. That's why the Bible says all the nations are found guilty before the Lord.
And heap it unto him all people.
And he put unto him what?
All people.
Yeah, when you go into America, it's a cage of all unclean and wicked and unclean spirits. So you just mean to say everything is a cage of all unclean and hateful words. Wickedness.